Evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
So today I am going to invite my three students and who wants to come on stage and talk to me about spoken English. As all you know that in day-to-day life, the most important thing in our life, if I talk about language, in job sectors, in education sector, in private and government sector, we always try to communicate to others to speak in English. So what my students think about English, so I would like to ask them questions. So everyone that who is interested to come here over here, that they can come. So clapping for them. Who is going to come on the stage? Come. So firstly, warm good evening to everyone. Okay, and you can, okay, firstly I can take them introduction and I can tell you about the name of them. What's your good name?
So my name is Dilpreet.
And what's your good name?
My name is Aniket Sood.
And what's
Himanshu Verma.
Okay. So as all you know that I'm going to ask you some question about spoken English. Not spoken English, we can talk about our language. Actually in day-to-day life, if you want to do anything else in your life that you have to make other understand, means you want to know that actually that you and other people also wants to know that what is the problem and what you want in your life. So what do you think about that language?
If we talk about language, first we should think about that language is the medium by which we can communicate ourselves and we can convey our message to another one. So it doesn't matter that we are following the grammar structure and we are following the exact rule, whatever we have in our mind. It nothing like that, because we have to communicate with one another. So it doesn't matter that we are following the grammar structure or anything else, but we should aware about the meaning and we should aware about the our message, that are we unable to convey our message to another one or not.
Okay. So your name is Aniket Sood. Yes. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So Aniket, as you know that as you told us that we don't need to know more about the grammar and the structure, we have to focus only just for spoken English. So I would like to ask you how we can improve our communication skill.
As you asked about communication skills, first to communicate to each other we need two phases like a receiver and a sender. It means to say like a listener and a speaker. So first we need to listen very carefully, and then because if we are listening it very carefully, so we can answer it properly. And then to communicate to each other, first we need to knowledge, like knowledge also plays an important role between communication, because first we know that what we have to communicate to another one. If we don't know about the basic that what we have to communicate with another one, so what we can communicate that time. So that time we need that knowledge, that through the topic we can communicate and we can enhance our skills by communicate to each other.
Nice. So as you know that we have some old philosophies also that you can ask your father, you can ask to your brother. They always tell you that for improving your English spoken English, you have to learn 5 words every day, that new every day. So do you think about that behalf of those policies, like old policies, like our parents always say this thing that if you want to improve your English communication, that you have to learn 5 words every day. That what do you think about it?
Yeah, it is true, but as we know that it is compulsory to we have a vocabulary power also to speak anything else, because somehow we can see that we want to communicate but we don't have words. So that is the weak point of our speaking skills, that we don't have words and we want to speak. So first we need to know about our surroundings, that what we can call them in English. So as we all know that charity began at home, so we should start with our home, that we should know each and everything about in English, that what we can call them in English, so that it may be help in our communication skills also.
So, what's your good name? Himanshu. As your friend told us that we need to know about everything surrounding us, like words, vocabs, how we speak those things. So, what do you think about that? How we can improve our communication skill?
So in addition to my friend, what can we do? Instead of 5 words, we can learn 1 or 2 words, and we can use that word in our day-to-day life. So we can habitual of that words, and we can speak when we want to speak.
So, what do? You do job? You are the unemployed.
So currently I'm working.
Are you working? So, as you know that you are working, so you need to know about more about language, because you go outside, you have to communicate to others, and you have to effective, means you have to affect them, means that you have to speak effective language also. Okay, so how you improve yourself by your language?
So as I'm working in MNC, so and I need to deal with the foreigner clients. So by time passing, so I learned that what they want and what type of language they want to understand. Just like we use just want to, so they usually call it as a wanna, or sometimes we use call them also. They normally speak call them all. So we can use that type of words. We can help us during any conversation with anyone. Doesn't matter they are foreigners or an Indian.
So, Himanshu, when you have some hard situation, and don't have proper word to explain those conditions, how you tolerate with?
So whenever I have a conversation with any client or any person, so if I am having any agenda, so I will prepare myself. What he can answer? What question he can answer? So I prepare myself, and we can prepare ourselves as per the agenda, or we can talk with our friends that what type of problem we are facing, and they can help us.
As a job person, what is your personal point of view about English language, and how you will suggest to others to improve themselves?
So as a working professional, I think English perform a very big role in your career. Just like if you are a good speaker, so you can get a promotion easily, or you can survive in any industry. Doesn't matter you are in a textile sector or you are in a manufacturing sector. If you are a good speaker, so what we can do, we can use simple words. We can avoid fancy words. By the time we think we are now, we can speak much better, like compared to previous one. So we can use simple English to make other person understand.
So, what is your good name?
So Dilpreet.
Dilpreet. And what do you do?
So I'm currently planning settle in Canada.
Okay. So, you are just going to settle yourself in Canada. So English is very important for you, that as a language. So, what kind of work are you doing on your English, and how you can improve better?
So I'm working my English language, like watching English movies and going preparing, like I'm already take IELTS exam, and it's preparing for that language.
Okay. So, as you told us that you are watching movies, web series. So, do you think about that? If we prefer those things, that we can improve ourselves, like we can improve our language?
No, sir. I'm not suggesting, because other person we cannot like. I'm not getting like other brain, because he cannot survive that. and I am suggesting you can join the like courses of that language.
So as you know that whenever you watch web series and movies, okay, so they use native language, means native speaker language. How we can understand those language, because they use some accent, different kind of accent, and different kind of wording also they use. How we can survive in this situation?
So nowadays it's a very good facility. I'm like read the subtitles, and I'm preparing the like in IELTS. I'm telling in my past I'm preparing IELTS exam in the listening part, and it's a like a we can talk and we can correct we can find out a correct answer that conversation.
Okay. So Aniket, as your friend told us that watching web series and reading subtitles, that can you think about it will help us to improve our English?
Yes, I agree with it because with the help of movies and web series, we can enhance our pronunciation also, and with the help of subtitle, we can see the native words. We can get some new words by which we can enhance our knowledge also. So yeah, it is really help us in improving our English.
And what do you think about?
Directly watching any movie, we can learn few words, or we can download any app. Just like there are plenty of apps on Play Store, iOS Store, like Duolingo. So we can try to learn new words, and after that we can watch any movie. So it will help us what they are saying, what they want to say.
Thank you so much for both of you. Clapping for them.